Hi everyone. It has been a seriously long time since I've had my time alone and my phone to myself doing what I want to do. So today it is 9:50 a.m. if you're watching this later, and it is October 7th, Friday. And I want to welcome you to my channel. And if you're able to see this live, I welcome you in advance. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Some of you have been checking in. Some of you have not been able to. I don't know about you and not you necessarily, but I can say that I have, I think, 1,500 subscribed channels on my YouTube. I cannot possibly be able, in the limited time that the good Lord gives me, to watch all 1,500 channels. But just know, when I subscribe to your channel, I will remain subscribed to your channel. But it's not possible that I'm able to watch all your videos, and I hope you don't take offense to that. I don't take offense for many of you that aren't able to view my videos. The outlet of YouTube has expanded greatly, and it has given us a boatload of options, some of which we relate to better than others. Some of which we just want to bop in and say hi because we just like the personality. And you know what, guys? That's the freedom that we have. And it's a wonderful gift. Today, I just wanted to come on and give you an update on what's going on with me. Just cleaning up my craft room, using my Lysol wipes, and cleaning up after my granddaughter, who has been an absolute joy, don't get me wrong, but a slob. So I'm just going to clean up some of her painting space, which happens to also be my painting space. And I figured I'd come on and fill you in on stuff as it comes to my head. And there's a lot. There's a lot going on in our country. There's a lot going on in other countries. Far worse than any of us here in America could ever imagine. But we're getting close. So where do I stand on what's going on right now in this country? So, as many of you know, our country has taken a bit of a liberal turn and twist, which is ebb and flow. That's what happens when, you have people who have different ideas and different personalities. There's an ebb and there's a flow. Some people might be familiar with the illustration of the pendulum swings back and forth. And right now we're swinging towards the left, and eventually we will swing back to the right. I would like to see the people of our country understand that we don't have to hate each other as the pendulum swings. We should be loving one another during the swing of the pendulum. Unfortunately, recently, I don't see that. I see a lot of hatred. Oh, and believe it or not, hatred is worse for the person who hates than it is for the person they hate. Because hatred does nothing but clog up your arteries. How does it do that? By giving you stress. Stress tightens down every vessel of your body, and it can lead to stroke. It can lead to a heart attack, hardening of the arteries. Oh, it's so not worth it. If someone doesn't have good things or good thoughts about me, it's not worth being unhappy with me. It's just go away from me. Don't let me irritate you, because that's what causes disease. And I don't want that for you. So if I annoy you with my beliefs or my faith in Jesus Christ, step away, unsubscribe, go live a healthy life. Only put into your body what gives you joy. It's just that simple. In our society right now, we've got so many opportunities, so many people that we can watch and bring joy to our lives. And that's what I want for you, and that's what I want for me, and for my granddaughter, and for my entire family. And I wouldn't want anything less for you. So with that being said, I have been personally working on my asset library for my graphic design work that I've been doing. All of my designs are available on Society 6, Redbubble. Some are on Waffle Flower. And I just want to invite you to just go into your own crafts and into your own acquired lot of art supplies, like the Daniel Smith paints that we love, and the paintbrushes, and the Frugal Crafter teachable classes that we all take. I want you to dive into those things. I don't want you to just buy those things. I want you to use those things. I've got a plethora of brushes. I'll just give you this is the brush stand that I use. What good are they if I don't use them though, right? So make sure that you're using what you buy, and don't just de-stash. I'm not a fan of de-stash, because I found that when you do that, when you sell your art supplies and you give them to somebody else, you might make a pretty good penny if you buy quality, which I always endorse. Always buy quality art supplies. If you de-stash, you only end up buying more. You only get about 60%, maybe if you're lucky, of what you paid for it initially. And eventually, you're just going to end up buying something else with a higher price on the market. As we know, inflation is crazy. Pardon me. And you're just going to basically end up buying the same things. Why then? Why would you buy the same things over again? Deal with the hassle of shipping and such like that. Don't do that to yourself. Learn why you bought the things you have and sit down and use them. I've got brushes right now in that stand I just showed you. I have no idea what the effect is on paper because I've never taken the time to use them. I got caught up in this buying and how gratifying that is when you can click on the button and get it in your cart. And don't get me wrong, that is retail therapy, way, way enjoyable. But right now, we're not in a time where we can just, throw our money loosely around. So I just want to encourage you to use the art supplies that you have. So that being said, I'm currently today going to be working on painting, watercolor painting. I love watercolor painting, and I think it's because it's unexpected and I can't plan it all. And I'm a planner. I like to control things. I'm a bit of a control freak. Watercolor doesn't really let me be controlling, and I think I kind of like that. Explains my current husband, because he does not like me to be in control. My other two husbands, they kind of let me have my way every once in a while. That was not productive. That's why they're my ex-husbands. In any event, so today I'm going to be working on getting past the initial watercolor. And I'm not sure if anybody has ever had this happen to them, but I have a habit of putting down the watercolor and stopping and going on to the next watercolor. But what I don't understand is that once I'm done with the first go of the watercolor, there's more steps to be had to refine that watercolor, to bring it out, to accentuate certain things. I don't take the time to do that. I just scan it, put it up, sell things with it. But I think it can be better. So today I've got a watercolor painting that I'm going to be working on today. I use primarily Daniel Smith and M. Graham paints, thanks to Steve Mitchell from The Mind of Watercolor and Lindsay from The Frugal Crafter. They are, and also Lyron Verskowski. I don't know, I'm sorry, I butchered his name. But these three artists really have filled me with inspiration to move forward with my art and with my talents, and that's what I'm doing. And it's been very productive. I currently can actually say I'm a professional graphic designer, and that fills my heart with a great deal of joy. So today, the painting that I'm going to be working on today, and I'm not going to keep you while I do this, but I'm going to show it to you because it needs to go further. So here it is. So this is the painting I'm going to be working on. And in my opinion, it looks fine by itself, but I know it can be deeper and more vibrant. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. What are you going to be doing? I've already taken care of all my animals, my ducks and my goose and everyone. I've got miles and miles of footage in my phone that I need to put on YouTube. But life has just gotten so busy with a little 9-year-old to take care of. So I know you understand because you all have your own lives that are just so crazy busy. Keep in mind that I'm here for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I try not to keep my videos to more than 10 minutes because I don't have 10 minutes to give you, so I wouldn't dream of taking 10 minutes of your time. I hope that you'll give me any questions or suggestions that you might help me with on my channel, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, first and foremost, Jesus loves you, and he wants to love you in the fullest way. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.